What's up, YouTube? Hey, KCS Games back here again for a Throwback Thursday. I'm doing a couple of these in a row because I owe you guys a few. I'm trying my best to catch up. I'm hoping these will lay out all this upcoming week. But yeah, anyway, almost a full month. So the first Sunday of a month, of any month, unless it's like a holiday, my locals on Sunday runs a GOAT format tournament, and I wanted to give you guys the first and second profiles. I came in first, and a friend of mine, Carl, got second. So I want to go through his deck list first, and then I will be going through mine, and then I have a pet project for a Throwback Thursday. So that's my update, and let's jump into the profile, shall we? So Carl ran a deck we all like to call Beast Down. So the premise of this deck is to do damage through goats, which is usually the most popular deck, but nowadays it's kind of not. The first important thing to note here is our locals not only allows Exarion, but it's at 3. So there's no issue with that. But yeah, if your locals doesn't play Exarion, I'm sure there's plenty to substitute in this list. The list was not super duper strong. However, it was very impressive for what it did. But anyway, Exarion, an amazing card in Go format. If your locals or if your tournament's allowing it. 3 Enraged Battle Ox. It is mainly to give this guy and some of the other Beast and Beast Warriors that you're running piercing. So yeah, really good if they're on goats. It's decent if they're on just any little bit of chip damage you can do is amazing. And then you have the biggest beaters pretty much in the format. So outside of like special summon monsters like BLS. So. And then to deal with those type of monsters, we have 3 DD Assailants. So if you're in some sort of mirror match, or if it's Warrior, Beatdown, Chaos, whatever, you have something to trade with their monsters. Honestly, in hindsight, I probably would have made one of these a DD Warrior Lady. I am the one that built Carl's deck. He doesn't own any goat cards, so that's why I'm in possession of this. But yeah, anyway, going forward, it'll probably be a DD Warrior Lady. Two King Tigers. So this card, it's really good if your opponent is on a unfair deck. So we have the OTK, which I haven't profiled on, or I should say FTK. I haven't profiled it on the channel yet. If you guys would like to see the FTK, comment down below FTK. That'll let me know that you guys want to see it. It is very sacky. I don't think it's that consistent at all. But yeah, anyway, this kills the Cannon Soldier, so that's important for that matchup. But yeah, there's a lot of different decks that have just little attacking monsters, and these automatically kill anything 1400 or less. So. Just whenever they're played, it kills them. Then we're on 2 Bazoo. I didn't want to go into 3 because it's not supposed to be a Bazoo return deck, but boosting him up to 25 kills Jinzo, and boosting him to any amount with this guy on the field is an amazing amount of damage through a defense position monster. He is one of the only monsters in the deck, unfortunately, which is why I was mentioning this becoming DD Warrior Lady, or maybe even Exiled Force. No, I have Exiled in this list. Spoilers. Sorry, that was another list I was working on. So yeah, DD Warrior Lady for sure, because this deck can lose to stuff like Gravekeeper Spy. Well, when I say lose, get walled out. So it's really important to be able to beat over it. And then you have Exiled and Breaker to round out the monsters. Breaker's interesting in this list, and you'll see why I say that here in a minute. You're going to notice a lot of cards that are usually in the deck lists, they'll be missing. So I definitely want to yeah, Pot of Greed's obvious. Delinquent Duo is great because you don't have a whole lot of hand control, and obviously it's part of the Trinity for GOAT format, so it's good. But the point in this profile is that Graceful Charity probably should not be in here. We have no discard outlet. I mean, it's a power card, yes, but at the same time, the only purpose of it is to fuel a 2 of. So going forward, I actually think we might not play Charity, but and yeah, I hope you guys understand why. Yes, it's draw 3, but the discard 2 matters, and I'll explain why. We played it because of the trap lineup. So yeah. Anyway, moving forward, 2 Noblemen to cross out. Yeah, like Spy was the example I gave earlier. So, this is for Spy. It's for a lot of things. We play 1 MST. One. We don't main deck heavy, and it bothers me a lot. Not even Giant Grenade, which, I mean, there's reasonings for this. So anyway, but yeah, Snatch Deal. 1 Book of Moon. Probably should have swapped it out for something more impactful. I don't know. Or at least bump it up if it was important. But yeah. Anyway, the list is a little sloppy. Sorry. But it did get second place. So yeah, 2 Smashing Ground. Rounds out the spells. So I guess I should explain. Smashing Ground's for Spy. Because if you get behind, you don't want to get walled up. And the reason why we're talking about Spy so much is because skill drain. So it's usually just going to be 1 Spy that you're going to have to deal with. So that's why the Smashing Ground and stuff. The Book of Moon's odd, but it does help you beat over something or be able to flip down Jinzo if they have that before you get the skill drain, that kind of thing, which is ultimately why we decided to play Graceful Charity, just for that extra 3 grab so that we can start off the game with skill drain if necessary. And then we pair it with 3 Solemn Judgment and 2 Return from Different Dimension. There is a bit of banishing going on, so Return is nice. I didn't want to max out on the card because we didn't want to be super reliant on DD Assailant or Bazoo actually triggering. So 2 is fine. The 3 Solemns is necessary for protecting skill drain. And then there is another deck in the format that can trade blows with this deck, and that's Warrior Chaos. So we have to be on Sacchar's Armor, Mirror Force, and Torrential. So that is the trap lineup. It's 40 cards, of course. And then no extra deck. And for the side deck, back row hate. So we have to play 3 Dust Tornado. I talked to Carl about using Royal Decree and just taking out the skill drains, but there wasn't a whole lot of matchups that we felt would be relevant for that. So Dust Tornado is to help with back row. We are citing the heavy. This is in case skill drain just isn't relevant. There's only like 2 matchups, like Burn or... I mean, skill drain's decent against Burn, but anytime that you can't use your Solemns in a matchup, you should probably be putting these in and, adjusting your deck accordingly. The 3rd Smashing, just to help with Spy or heavy defense decks, and with Jinzo. This is for goats. We shouldn't have played it. End of story. This should probably been Book of Moon. Yeah, the card's not that great because we have Piercing. I don't know why we decided to play Vortex. I didn't have 3 Dust Shoots available, so we just played a Mind Crush instead. Going forward, he said he actually kind of liked this, so maybe adjusting it to playing more. Pac-Man is at our locals when people decide to play it, so he played 3 Light of Intervention to help with that matchup. And then to help protect his Floodgates, we were on Magic Drain. Going forward, I would 100% put in Royal Oppression into the main deck. Royal Oppression is at 3 in this format. I totally forgot about it. It was currently sitting in my Pac-Man list. And yeah, if you look at his deck, he doesn't even play Premature Burial or Call of the Haunted. And there is zero reason to not play a card that stops special summoning when only Return from a Different Dimension is your special. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. This was second place at our local. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.